Hey everyone, Robert here, coming at you with a review of AVermedia's Game Broadcaster HD. If you can't already tell by the name, this neat little device will allow you to record or broadcast live gameplay via HDMI or component. Alright, so taking a look at the box, here's the front, and here's the back. Not as exciting as what's inside, so let's go ahead and open it up. With a snap of my fingers, boom, here's what's inside. To the left we have the warranty info, the manual, and the driver's CD. Next to that we have an RCA to 3.5mm audio cable, and a component to VGA cable, as well as just a regular 3.5mm audio cable. To the right of that you'll see a low profile bracket, and below that the card itself. It has two input ports, one for both VGA and component. For component you just have to use the included component to VGA cable, and the second port is just a regular HDMI port. Installing it is pretty much the same as installing any other card. Just place it in an open PCI-E slot with your computer off and unplugged, of course. Once back together, boot it up and install the drivers. I actually skipped the CD and downloaded the latest drivers straight from AVermedia's website. When done, you're ready to go. Now I actually had in mind that I'd be able to record the PS3 gameplay via HDMI. That didn't go so well since the PS3 is HDCP protected and wouldn't let me record or broadcast the signal. Now it clearly says HDCP isn't supported, which isn't a problem with the card, just the HDMI protection they've added to the PS3. So I had to go the component route, as you see here. I was hoping to get better quality through HDMI, but component's the next best thing. As for audio, you can just plug it into a line in on your PC or anywhere else you prefer, such as a mixer. From what I hear, correct me if I'm wrong, you should be able to plug in your Xbox via HDMI just fine without any problems. Now I'm sure there are several different programs you could use to record gameplay with this. I just used the software it came with called AVermedia Center 3D. It allowed me to easily see what the PS3 was displaying and gave me the option to record straight from there. It'll also auto-detect the resolution your console is outputting. You may have noticed the 3D at the end of the name, AVermedia Center 3D. That's because this also supports 3D video source playback for those of you 3D fans out there. As far as lag, there really isn't any that I noticed. I plugged the PS3 straight into the PC and TV simultaneously, and they were both surprisingly in sync. Not the band in sync, but you know what I mean. What really separates this card from just a regular standalone HD video capture box is that you can broadcast your gameplay live. To do this, you have the option to use Adobe Flash Media Live Encoder or something else like XSplit, where you'll be able to broadcast up to 1080p. Hence the name, Game Broadcaster HD. And not to forget, there are various recording formats to choose from, such as H.264, AVI, MPEG-2, etc. Give you a full list at the site robertsproductions.net. Not only can you record or broadcast gameplay, but pretty much anything with a component or HDMI output that's not HDCP protected. They claim you can capture your iPad 2 display, which I'd guess would be through HDMI, as well as record another computer's VGA output for cases in which you need to record things like BIOS setup, etc., where software won't work. It'll work on Windows 7, Vista, and XP, both 32 and 64-bit. You can view all the specs and system requirements at their website, AVermedia.com. Overall, I think it works very well for what it does and has no noticeable lag or choppiness, and the quality of the video looks great. It'd be a major plus for me if it could also capture composite video, but it does the job. So there you have it. If you're looking to record or broadcast your gameplay, check out AVermedia's Game Broadcaster HD. They actually sent this along for me to review, so a big thanks to them and a big thanks to you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. That's it for now. See you next time.